We are finally getting to AI and legal research. As you've learned from the Brightspace content, Gen AI is a form of AI that can create instead of just extract. It can create text like ChatGPT does, and it can create images as well. Not sure if you've noticed my backgrounds this week, but I've been cycling through images of law libraries that Dolly created for me. Dolly is a Gen AI tool that creates brand new images in responses to prompts. So it seems to think that all law libraries have very tall ceilings. But let's focus on text-based Gen AI. If you're interested in more detail on how it does what it does, this excellent, highly visual article on the Transformer is a great read. The visual storytelling team at Financial Times are amazing. So I'll have this link in the slides, but you can QR code it if you'd like as well. So ChatGPT is perhaps the most well-known Gen AI tool today. It can help you brainstorm ideas. It can help you draft emails or thank you notes. It can help you summarize reading material. You can create a free account to use ChatGPT 3.5 and start exploring these possibilities for yourself. And if you'd like even more than 3.5 can offer, you can subscribe if you'd like to an improved GPT 4.0 for about $20 a month. Um, all right, so can ChatGPT do legal research? No. But it can be useful nonetheless to a legal researcher who understands its limitations and does not expect too much. Um, for this week's learning exercise, you'll want to create a free ChatGPT account if you don't have one already. The learning exercise says this, and it contains the link for you to get there easily. And when you open the learning exercise Word doc, you'll also see some instructions on Lexis Plus AI. It'll tell you that when you log into your Lexis account, you might see a button on the left margin for AI Assistant. If that button's not there yet, go ahead and expand the waffle menu, which is these 9 dots in the corner, and then you'll select Lexis AI from up there. This has not been available to first years until Monday, March 25th. So that's the first day that this should show up on your Lexis accounts. Our academic version of Lexis AI includes 3 tasks that you can do. You can ask it to answer a legal question, to generate a draft, or to summarize a case. There's a 4th task that's not available to academia yet. It's available to law firms, but we'll focus on the 3 things we can do. What about Westlaw? So as we said in an earlier video, Westlaw does have an AI product available to us. It's called Ask Practical Law AI, but we're not going to use it. Westlaw does have a big version, like the Lexis version. It's trained on primary law, secondary sources, but that product is not available to law schools yet. It's scheduled for release later this year, but not yet. So the only thing that we can access is Ask Practical Law, and it's just too limited in scope for this class. All right, your first task on the learning exercise is going to be refreshing your research plan for the Marty Bird hypo. Nothing has changed in this hypo, but you're going to want this information fresh for the next part. And then in the next part, you will be prompting ChatGPT, but only after some thoughtful prompt engineering. So I'm going to ask you to draft a first draft of your prompt. Just spit out what's in your head. It doesn't have to be beautiful. What do you want ChatGPT to do? Just spill it. But then you're going to edit that under second draft here below. And so you're going to think about these things to turn your first draft into a more engineered second draft. You're going to think about role. Did you give the system a persona to adopt? Did you tell it you're a law student, you're an extern, you're a judge? Did you tell it what to give you? To write you a letter, draft you a memo, compose an email? Did you tell it what jurisdiction to stick to? You got to do that for ChatGPT. Tell it what kind of jurisdictional authority you're interested in receiving. Did you indicate your goal or purpose? Are you convincing the judge about something? Are you just objectively explaining something? And did you pull in as much as you could from that research plan that you did just a moment ago? So then you'll put all of that into your second draft of the prompt. And then you're ready to prompt ChatGPT. So you'll go ahead and see what ChatGPT can do, and then you'll have an opportunity to refine. So let me know what your first status or what your first results looked like. Were they satisfactory? And then you can refine. So you'll tell ChatGPT some extra things like, thank you. Would you please include more case law on the second factor? It's interesting that some data indicates that being polite improves system performance. I once heard a speaker say that they want to make sure that when ChatGPT takes over the world, they remember that he was nice to them. So I like that as well. I usually do please and thank you when I'm talking to ChatGPT. You can also ask it to change the format. So thank you, but this memo didn't look like I want it to look. Please redraft to include 3 cases in each section, right? So just a few examples of ways you can refine your searches, but ask it, whatever else you want to ask it. And then once you're done, once you have some final results, let me know if those were satisfactory. So once you get to that point, you're done playing with ChatGPT, you can stop and return for the next lecture video where I will review, and then we will move on to Lexis+ AI. I will see you in that next video.